Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Worx. Here we are, last few days of 2023. It's been an amazing year for Dragon Worx. As far as demand and recognition and things of that nature, I couldn't ask for any more. I got so much work that I can't even keep up with it at this point. And I just want to thank all my customers, the followers, friends, people that encourage me, might not even do business here, but are part of it and somehow, or what have you. I talk to people all over the world every day about my business. I never imagined that would be the case. I'm just an old gearhead that's here trying to make a living, turning wrenches. And I started videoing what I do and things like that years ago, and it kind of took off. Because of the videos and the Facebook, more and more work just keeps coming in, as you guys know. We're here in West Virginia, East Coast basically, and I'm getting business from halfway across the country. I do get calls from further away, but it's just not economical for people to ship their bikes or come here or what have you some of the time. But we are reaching out halfway across the United States, and I do get work from there. So I am very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the videos. I wish I could do better. I've been saying that for years, but the demand is so high, I can barely shoot videos anymore because I just don't have time. You haven't seen a whole lot of videos and posts lately because at the end of the year is always a crunch, right? So, during the year, there's some jobs that end up turning into more work, or find out that can't get parts or whatever, things like that. And those bikes kind of get on the back burner a little bit. And then at the end of the year, it's kind of a scramble to get all that kind of stuff done. And that's a lot of what I've been doing lately. I do have new jobs coming in all the time. I've got a list of people waiting their turn and what have you. And it kind of brings me to a point that I'm to the point now where I can never seem to find any help that is real beneficial to me. It seems like if I get somebody that doesn't know anything and I can train them, then I'm so busy, it takes a little too much time away from what I'm doing in order to train them properly. Or I'll get someone who knows the work but doesn't quite care as much as I do about the quality. And I can't have that. I had that years ago. I had a couple guys working for me, and it just didn't work out. They just don't seem to care as much as I do. So until I find the magic success combination, what have you, it's basically going to be me. Which brings me kind of to a point that I can't take in the amount of work that I did this past year. I took in a lot of jobs that I shouldn't have, knowing that they were going to be trouble jobs and what have you. And they kind of distracted and took away from other jobs that I was doing, bigger jobs. I have a lot of restorations. I got years worth of restorations and builds and things like that I got to get done, that I need to be more attentive to. And I can't just take every repair or whatever that comes in. I'm a sucker for a good story, and I want to help everyone. If you know me, you know how I am. I'm a people pleaser, and I take care of people way before I take care of myself. That's why I'm doing all this work, but yet I still run around in old vehicles and things like that, because I tend to take care of other people before I take care of myself, which means I put a lot of time and energy and money into people's bikes that I don't get back. But they leave, they're happy, and it goes a long way. So it's worth it sometimes, but I've got to start changing things, folks. I can't keep surviving doing things that I shouldn't be doing, So I'm going to be a little more picky this coming year on what I do. I'm going to get more into a quality than quantity type of situation. This will also allow me to do better videos, more in-depth. I'll be able to slow down a little bit and stick to one job instead of trying to get every job that calls. I've never turned away work. Everybody who calls, I get them in here and I fix their stuff. Well, that's got to stop, because there are just some jobs that don't make good business sense, basically. It don't make economic sense. Because, I hate to say it like that, but that's just the bottom line. And that's why I suffer and other businesses flourish because they don't do that kind of stuff, They only work on stuff that makes them money. Now, I have a long list of regular customers that will always be welcome no matter what they bring, because they have been here since the beginning and they have got me to where I am now. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even be talking. But I'm starting out this new year on a new foot. Okay, and it's going to take me a little while because I still got a whole bunch of stuff that I was started last year that I'm still working on. Either we haven't found parts or it's run into more work or whatever the case may be. I still got to take care of that stuff. So it's going to take a little bit of a transition, but folks, I'm trying to be smart about it. I want to bring good content to you guys, but I also want to start working on my own stuff. I have a lot of stuff like this Goldwing here. I was just doing a video on it, so I thought I'd sit down here and do this video right here in front of it. I tend to do a whole lot of work to this thing this winter. Well, I only got like 4 months before the good riding season starts again. And the amount of work that I want to do to my own bike is almost impossible with all the stuff I got to do. Like I said, I've got years worth of restorations. I've got a couple custom builds that I'm working on now. I got a couple custom builds that people said, hey, as soon as you get done that, can you start mine? So I don't really need to take in all these little jobs that I don't make any money on. And when I say that, I want you to understand that I get paid for the job, but sometimes a person will either call me, text me, or come by and talk about it. We'll discuss all that. I'll be looking at parts or whatever. Then I finally get the job in. Well, the guys, he says, oh, I'm going to drop it off Saturday at 12, and I'm in here waiting, and I got things to do, and he can't show up till 2. I spend an extra 2 hours, for nothing, and then I do the little job, and then he comes pick it up. Well, he's late, he's caught in traffic. So next thing you know, I got all these hours into it, and I did a little carburetor and made $200 or $300. Well, that's okay, but the amount of hours it took to make that, I could have been doing something else, a different project or making more money or what have you. So I think you kind of get it. I'm very appreciative. I'm not trying to say I'm not appreciative. I'm very appreciative of the work, the amount of work that I have. The future looks awesome. I just got to start polishing this whole thing a little bit and start making some better choices. So we're going to get a little more picky about what we're doing. We're going to get you better content that way, like I was saying. I'm going to do a couple, entire series on some particular things, and you'll see what I mean. But most of all, once again, I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you. If you're watching this, I've had customers that don't even watch the social media or whatever. I appreciate them for bringing me the business, because like I say, every single one of them is the reason that I'm here now. And I just want to tell you, there hasn't been a whole lot of videos and posts because I just been tying up a bunch of loose ends the end of the year, and I've been trying to get geared up for next year. I want to get started out on the right foot. So anyway, it's the end of the day here. I'm going to be coming in tomorrow. Again, got some customers picking up some things, wanting to do some last things, and then that's the last work day of the year before we start the fresh year. So, hey everybody, thanks a lot. Dragon says, I appreciate you. Peace out.